Let me talk about the new restaurant opening today at 10:30. Jeffrey, pay attention. The Big Easy. Opening today right there, right down the road on Highway 72 at the Hobbs Center. Highway 72 West, opened at 10:30 this morning. Fresh seafood, dine in, carry out. They can bake it, whatever they do right there. Steam it.
I will be there tonight. You watch.
Opening today, the Big Easy.
Wearing my LSU gear.
They have a big inside area.
They can feed about 100 in there. Go in there.
I don't know about 100.
I don't know about 100, but
where's the guy from?
Local. Fresh seafood daily down at the Big Easy, Athens.
Never mind, I'll cook my own.
Is that the only seafood restaurant in Athens?
Besides
Captain D's?
You got
Catfish Cabin down the road.
Catfish Cabin. That's okay. That's good.
Zach, I just don't give them a whole lot of publicity. They ain't paying and we ain't saying, okay? If they paying, we saying.
I need to go see
The Big Easy, the only place to eat fresh seafood in Athens and Limestone County.
Oysters and crab legs.
Anything you want, eat in, take out. Speaking of that, I think we're going to eat lunch today over at Tim's Cajun Kitchen while we're in Huntsville today.
We are.
Yeah.
Had that yesterday. It was really good.
Was it good? You see Tim?
No, I didn't, but I did get the sampler #2 platter, and they laid me a big old link of boudin out there and some fried shrimp and some hot wings. It was really good. You know, Wayne Lewis went in there and we're visited by Daniel. Daniel popped in on us. I guess he was hungry too. So
now that we have Jeff's itinerary for yesterday, thank you. What about Charlie Strong at Louisville?
He got an 8-year extension.
Yeah, he should.
Said he's the 7th highest paid coach right now. Nick Saban will be making $10 million this coming year.
And I guess Les Miles going to get his raise then. So he'll be right there with him.
All right, Zach, what else you got?
Just talking about women's sports a minute ago. Bama softball's going to start out the season. It's the #1 team in the country.
Blah, blah, blah.
Shut up, Jeff. He's criticizing girls softball now.
Yeah, but of course, recruiting's got a couple more weeks, and there's a lot of guys. Alabama, Auburn are still.
We got 5 spots left, right?
I think 5 or 6.
We're not going to get all 5 of them, dude, surely.
Well,
it said yesterday on ESPN, Nick Saban has gone to 9, 10 different states and got the top recruits.
He went to muscle shows. He was at muscle shows.
In Alabama,
I'm just talking about D. Liner was one of the top guys. I'm just talking about
country by
that counts as state too.
So I'm just saying he was.
Hey, speaking of that, I got to tell a story about your predecessor. My wife before Gloria.
Your ex.
Matter of fact,
Be an ex.
yeah.
2 days in a row.
Let me tell you.
We need to have her on the show.
We do.
Well, this is not.
This is a different one.
we go to Gulf Shores, our first trip outside. You know, we pull up down there.
Oh, lovely memories.
Yeah, we pull up that Gulf Shores. She says, "Golly, there sure is a bunch of Alabama tags down here." I said,
Oh, smart one.
I said,
Yeah, well,
I'm thinking, you idiot, we still in Alabama. I said, we are in Alabama.
she married him, right?
Yeah.
Come on, think about that.
She's one of them Marshall County.
It's not good for you.
As a matter of fact, I married her.
Who are you talking about now? What one?
Which one? I think it was this
#3?
week. 16 years ago.
Who? Me?
Hey,
No, the other one.
Jamie.
Your predecessor.
Jamie, you shouldn't be remembering those because you're probably going to be in the.
Well,
you'll be sleeping on the couch.
You know what I remember about it? It was 2 weeks later I met her.
It was probably the.
Gloria is fixing to be your ex-current
Then it took me a year to get divorced.
What'll be his last one?
All right, Zach, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's fine.
After she said
Just
the
reminded
land.
me of
We
it.
saw a little high school football earlier.
That was one of the highlights of my marriage.
David O'Connor, who coaches at Giles County, he's going to be hired as new Buckhorn football coach. He used to formerly coach at Lee. Clint worked with him at Lee. Thank you. I don't know, can we mention about your Coach Gibson? Can we say anything?
Well, now, he ain't taken the job yet, but you let the cat out. I don't know if he's even mentioned.
Okay, we ain't mentioning nothing. So.
I'm his agent.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh! He might
We'll
have given up.
We'll hold that to another.
Have you eaten at Zeke's lately in Ardmore?
I ain't been there in a
Is it
while.
going to be anything like your campaign was?
Yeah.
3 days and done.
You're my agent. Yeah.
Donnie's old quarterback, Jamarcus Russell, wants to come back.
Yeah,
they showed pictures of him. He's over 320 pounds.
What's he going to play? Tackle?
6'8".
He says he wants to play quarterback. Says he's working with.
Is he still drinking that lean?
I don't know. So we'll see if Jamarcus can make a comeback. Maybe arena football. Dallas Cowboys are trying to hire Auburn's new running backs coach. There's a lot of upset folks in Auburn right now. Rich Biasca has been talking to the Cowboys, and he's trying to get out of his contract with Auburn, so we'll see what happens there. Nick Saban was named Bobby Bowden Coach of the Year for the 3rd year out of 4 years, so I'm sure.
Well, the award's only been 4 years, and Chiswick won it 1 year. What does that tell you about that?
Well, they're all national champions. Mike Sly made $1.6 million last year, and he got a $550,000 bonus. It's a nice little bonus. That looks like about all I have, Johnny.
Zach,
Other than my words of
you not
wisdom.
going to say anything about Phil Mickelson? The comment he made about the taxes?
Well, he's moving out of California. He says, hey, this taxes say I don't have to live here.
He says that's the dumbest thing I ever said, basically.
I bet that was the dumbest vote he ever put in, too.
But they said he was moving out.
All right, Zach, let's take time out now. You got to give a shout out to anybody this morning, and all your family okay?
Well, my mama, she's got to have some tests run next week. My sister going to the doctor today, so I'm just praying everything goes well with her.
God.
Jane, hey, I wish I could say that everybody's doing fine, but I mean, my mom, she's been kind of sick for a while, so.
Do we need to go to the doctor's appointment?
Well, my mom's next week. My sister's got to go today to get some results. So hopefully
what you got, Zach?
good. All right, you got one ready too?
No, but I'll do it when I.
Okay. All right, here we go. I always pray to have eyes that see the best in people, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses faith in God.
I agree with that last one.
Zach, you need to get somebody to sponsor those words.
I do. I'm going. If there's anybody who wants to sponsor, Bama Zack at gmail.com.
All right, let me go at random through the Book of Wisdom, All-American Wisdom.
You get Feinbaum. He'll probably sponsor it.
It says, truth is tough. It will not break. He who lends the truth lights a torch. The truth is more important than the facts. And, my favorite, the truth, Zach, shall set you free.
You had that one a couple weeks ago.
I know, I use it every day.
I know, but hey, you need to send that to Teo.
What?
I've heard that one.
The truth will set you free, Jamie. That's the truth.
Well, why ain't Monte telling the truth? He's lying, Zach.
Because he's from Hawaii.
You know what I wish they would have done?
He lies too all the time.
Katie would have brought said, okay, we got a lie.
One
other quick thing, Zach. I don't know if you saw this the other day. I mentioned it to Shut Up the other day at church. Hey, lady, I'll give a shout out to Carolyn Alexander this morning over at Kateco, and Larry Slater, her neighbor. She sent me. She said, "Tell me my lying, my lying ears ain't heard what I thought they heard." Did they? You said Gloria's got our house up for sale. So if y'all interested in buying a house, small house with about 6,500 square feet, call me before I turn it over to my realtor. Save me commission. In Athens, beautiful neighborhood, nice neighbors, the ones that are still there.
And the tire marks are no longer in the yard.
To say, Carol, and she said. And I mentioned we're moving to Gulf Shores to buy half interest in Papa Rocco's. We're putting in a buffet breakfast because we can only work at early shift. She said, "Tell me that ain't true."
It's not true.
She said, "I've watched you all my life. You can't be leaving." And she said, "Please, whatever you do, don't leave us with Shut Up."
She loves me. What are you talking about? You know you love me.
All right. We got a special guest in here this morning. And Dusty McLemore should be walking through that door any moment right now. That, roll tide, buddy.
Roll tide, buddy.
Thank you for your shout out on Alabama winning another national championship.
Third in a row.
Gotta go.
Back to back to back. Hey.
Gotta
it's okay.
Do we refer to you now as Nick Commander?
Well, Nick Saban can't coach at the real level, so he has to stay at the college level. Because he tried it in the NFL and it didn't work. Second-rate coach.
He's got an NFL team in Tuscaloosa.
NFL team. You couldn't even hang 7 on the NFL team.
Boys, Brad,
gotta take a break. Y'all hang on.
Alabama.
Local and loving